Fellas, I want to tell this story. This is a true story. And I guess really this could be for helpful to some men and women, depending on how you roll. True story. So, this gentleman, me, him, and his girl at the time was all working for the same company. They moved. I guess they come out of Memphis Ten, Memphis, Shelby County. They moved down here to Dallas. So I meet him in training. I meet the both of them in training class. Me and him, we got cool. And he said, man, we ought to kick it sometime. I said, well, yeah, you come through and watch the football game or whatever. We drank a couple of beers, whatever, you know. And since you're not from here, you know, I can show you around a little bit and, you know, we can paint the town, you know. So he said, man, do you go to the script club? I said, I ain't been in a long time. I'm married, was married at the time. Thank God I'm still married. But I said, nah, I really don't go, but it ain't like I can't go and throw a couple down and, you know, sit off to the side and, you know, look around. So he said, say, man, I want to do that. I ain't never been to the entertainment club. I said, all right, come through. We'll catch a game like the 3:25 game and watch the game, and then at about 7:30 or so we'll go over there and we ought to be back at least, you know, 12, 1 o'clock. We good. I'm gonna talk to the old lady and make sure I got my hall pass straight. You right. I'm gonna ask for my hall pass. I gotta come back home. So anyway, about 3 months go by. Now we at the same job, on the same team and everything, and then his old lady ended up going to another department, still with the same company. She goes to another department. He stays on our team. So we're cool. So this was a Sunday. So he called me up, say, man, I'm in the area, you know, hey, you want to kick it, or at least come watch the game? Maybe we can go out and check out the entertainment. So I said, yeah, come on, shoot through. He come. He got a 12-pack. We watching the game, throwing them back. Cowboys win. I'm feeling good. Numbers hit. I'm feeling real good. So, he said, say, let's go over to such and such, to the entertainment. I said, all right, cool. So, I tell my old lady, hey, I'm going to go show him around. We're going to paint the town just a little bit over here in such and such. And, you know, I'll be back. So, when I tell her where I'm going, she like, so, how much money you need? I said, well, You know, I just need $100. She gave me $30. 30. 3 drinks, you better make this work. Hey, I took the 30. Now, I really don't carry cash anyway. And when I go to entertainment places, I've always left my main credit card at home where I do business. The credit card I take care of business with, I go to places like that. I don't want to be tempted. I leave my stuff at the house. So, we get to the spot. Sunday. We get over there about 8:45. It's starting to crank up. I said, say, now, this is something that we all work together. We had got paid that Friday. Rent was gonna be due Monday. So we go in the spot. I said, say, look, when you go in to the door, on your way to the bathroom, you look over to your left in the corner. It's an ATM machine in there. I'm like, doggone, I'm glad I didn't bring my credit card. So he said, man, let me hit this ATM up real quick. First drink on me. And I'm going to make it do what it do. So I tell him, I said, look, now this is what I'm trying to hit him on to some game. His first time being in an entertainment spot, even though he from Memphis Ten, when it comes to something like this, he'll look green. So I said, check this out, my man. You want to go slow, real slow. Go over here, pull out maybe $40. Go and ask the bartender or somebody, get yourself 41s, 50 tops. I got it, man. I'm good. I got it. I said, all right. So, we sit down. We drinking. Watching TV. They got a TV screen going. You can smell the hot wings in the back. The liquor starting to flow. They got the Long Island iced teas going. Beer, whatever. So most of these spots, you gotta at least buy 2 drink minimum, maybe even 3. So we just chilling. Thoroughbred come through. She about 5'11", 190. Built like a brick. All the bricks. Yellow bone. What's up, Daddy? I said, I'm just chilling on it. I said, but my friend here, he brand new to the city. I said it so fast, I couldn't take it back. And I said, damn, why did I say he was new to the city? I could see the twinkle in her eyes. So, where you from? I gotta roll with it now. I done let the cat out the bag. So I said, oh yeah, my partner, he from Memphis Ten. You know, I don't know what he want to do, you know what I mean? But, you know, hey, he might want to dance or something, little conversation. Show my partner a good time. He good. He looked like bad. So, she give him lap dance. Now, for whatever reason, the first lap dance song, she didn't charge him. She's showing love. So he gets us some more drinks. I'm listening. A couple others come through. Hey, I'm good. I'm just sitting here enjoying the view. I'm good. I turn my back and I look towards, well, first of all, let me say this. I turn my back to get another beer, and my partner gone. She done took him by the hand and set him at another table, off to the side, counting in a corner, and it was dark. Little darker area in the corner. So about 10-15 minutes go by. Some tell me, check on your partner. I look back in the corner, he ain't there. She's sitting there, he ain't there. I look straight over to the bathroom where the ATM machine at, sitting in the corner. He at the ATM machine. He go back to the bar. I'm watching him. He don't see me seeing him on what he doing. He got some dollars. He walking beeline back to her. I wave, music loud. I'm waving, hey, homeboy, come here for a second. He been there, I said, say, man, look, just a suggestion. You might not want to go back to this ATM machine. I don't know what y'all got going on in that corner, but I'm telling you don't do it. Don't go back to that ATM machine. Oh man, yeah, I got it. I got a big dog. It's all good. I said, all right. So now, hour go by. I'm babysitting my drink. I'm professional babysitter. I get a Long Island tea. I think at that particular time, because this was a few years back. True story. I think they were $8, something like that. They had a little happy hour, $8 to $10, something like that. I get another one. Now it's probably about 11:45. All the heavy hitters, 2 stages going, drinks flying, Wu-Tang flying, everything flying. I glance over in the corner. He's still in the corner with the same girl. All right. Now, 30 minutes go by, 35, 40 minutes. I look. He ain't there. Again. She's sitting there by herself again. My eyes immediately go look across where the bathroom's at. His ass back over there at the ATM. This the third time he at the ATM. This time on his way back to the table, I stands up. Come holler at me. I said, player, don't you give her all your money. You got to slow down. You ain't even looked at all the sites. You just did this one. Oh man, I got the, don't you worry about it, big dog. I got this. I got Memphis 10, baby. Memphis 10. All right. You know what? You sure right. You got it. Okay. Another hour go by. Now we probably talking about 1 o'clock, 1:15. I think you start hearing the DJ talking about last call and stuff like that, and all the shout outs and what they got going on next week and all this here. I'm knowing they gonna close this thing down by 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30 tops. Don't you know that ninja went back over there for a 4th time? He went 4 times. True story. The 4th time he went over there, I didn't say Nathaniel. I didn't say nothing. At this point, you grown, you got it, you on your own. Little more time go by, lights come on. You know when the lights come on, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of there. I done got a text from my old lady, checking on me, making sure everything copacetic. Hey, I didn't have a $30. I'm good. My credit card, where I do my main transactions, is at home, in the drawer, in the room with her. So, we get in the car. We crank up. We get ready to leave. He said, say, man, big dog, I'm messed up. I said, you messed up? He said, man, I'm messed up and I messed up. I said, you messed up? I said, what you did? I said, hey, you for the last 3-4 hours, it looked like you was painting the town over there, doing your thing. He said, that's the problem. I did too much damn painting. He said, big dog, I done spent all the rent money. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? I said, what we gonna do? We ain't gonna do a doggone thing. What you gonna do is crank this car up and take me to the crib. I don't know what you gonna do, but we ain't gonna do nothing. I paid my rent Friday. I'm broke. Now, just so happens, I had a prepaid card in my wallet with exactly $25 on it. I said, this is what we can do that I can do for you. And this the best I got. Around the corner down the street here, when we were coming this way, I seen a water burger. I can get you a burger so you can try to sober up a little bit. I'll get you a combo, and I'm going to give me one. And you going to take me to the crib. And between this meal and that drive to drop me off and your drive back to the house, you better come up with something. Because that particular night, he ran through $900. $900. The yellow bone got him. What's the moral of this story? Say, don't take your bill monies. Don't take your bill money anywhere. No party, no casino. And you know what? I got a story, true story, about another partner of mine about a casino. The casino in Bossier City there in Louisiana. I'm going to tell that one later. You're going to like that. But say, man, I'll holler at y'all. Have a good one.